The Rape of Proserpina is a sculpture made of marble in the Baroque style. The author of the work is the Italian artist Giovanni Lorenzo Bernini. The sculpture was commissioned by Cardinal Scipione Borghese. The work on the sculpture was carried out from 1621 to 1622. Bernini created this statue at the age of 23. The basis of the plot is a scene from Roman mythology depicting the abduction of Proserpina, namely the moment when the god Pluto seizes his future wife to confine her in the underworld. According to Roman mythology, Proserpina was the daughter of Ceres, the goddess of fertility, and Jupiter, the ruler of the sky, daylight, and thunder. Once, when the young maiden was walking with her friends, frolicking in the meadow and gathering flowers, she was seen by the lord of the underworld and death, Pluto. He fell madly in love with the beautiful Proserpina and desired to make her his wife. Sitting in a golden chariot drawn by 4 black horses, Pluto abducted the bride and took her with him to the dark realm. Hearing her daughter's cry, Ceres rushed to her aid, but all the mother's efforts were in vain. As soon as the goddess of fertility realized that Pluto had stealthily abducted her beloved child, she became furious and unleashed an unprecedented drought upon the earth, causing the entire harvest to perish. Jupiter, the thunderer, observing from the heavens how fields, gardens, and vineyards were being destroyed, decided to intervene. Ultimately, the gods reached an agreement, according to which Proserpina was to spend 6 months of the year on Earth with her mother, and the remaining time in the underworld with her husband Pluto. According to the myth of ancient Romans, the goddess Ceres longed so much when her daughter was in the realm of death that she forgot to bestow her blessings on nature, hence winter came. With Proserpina's return in spring, everything began to bloom anew, as if a new life were being born. According to Bernini himself, while working on the sculpture, The Abduction of Proserpina, it seemed to him that marble in his hands became as malleable as wax, allowing him to successfully embody all his ideas. It is striking how skillfully and elegantly the curls of hair, the folds of the fabric barely covering the bodies of the heroes, are executed. Bernini's characters are distinguished by extraordinary expressiveness and drama. All their emotions and experiences are easily readable in the positions of their bodies and the expressions on their faces. The powerful and muscular figure of the Lord of the Underworld emanates unrestrained sexual energy, while the young Proserpina tries to resist Pluto's powerful advances. There is not a drop of artificiality in the dramatic poses of the figures. In Pluto's expression, one can feel authority and, along with it, some bewilderment, a smile frozen on his lips. At the same time, the image of Proserpina does not yield in beauty and energy. The turn of her body, the tilt of her head, the movements of her hands clearly indicate the resistance that Proserpina offers in response to Pluto's passion. Tears are frozen in the heroine's eyes, her gaze full of despair.